Hey YouTube, here's this 2010 Nissan Sentra with 40,000 miles. This is the base model because it doesn't even show the trim in the back. Or at least I assume. I mean, the car just has hubcaps. As you can see. And sorry if I'm quite close. I mean, I'm quite cramped in here. All the cars are just so close together. I've been requested to do this generation Sentra for quite some time. And for some reason, I've never been able to have a perfect moment in doing one, but for today, there's just no excuse because this one is right here. Let's start this one up. You can see the keys. Little whine. Well, this generation Sentra came out in 2007, and from the get-go, it was considered a bland-looking car, pretty much comparable to the Corolla. I don't know, it's just really such a forgettable car, kind of like the Versa. There's just really nothing about it that just grabs your attention. You know, unlike a Civic, for example, it's not a forgettable car at all. Its looks stand out, but this is just meh. Well, aside from that, it is one roomy car. Definitely is, and it's very wide inside. And materials, fit and finish, not that big of a deal. Quite low rent in most areas. So, moving on, interior quality, entire dashboard. Very easy for me to describe. All hard touch. It's that rough textured plastic similar to what you'd find in a General Motors product. Not very nice at all. You can see a little compartment up here. Folds right up. I don't like this smooth paint finish. It will look yucky over time, and this will wear off too. I can imagine this turning black pretty soon. A little bit warped over there. So here's the radio, in-CD. Seems to have iPod connectivity somewhere, or compatibility. Has aux. Well, there's the aux jack. Duh. Passenger side airbag on and off indicator, so it will indicate when the passenger side airbag is on or off. Once the seat senses someone's ass is in the seat. Climate control. There's these three simple dials. And these cars come lamely with a CVT transmission. Ugh. Pretty much kills the fun of this car. It's just put it in drive and just go. Really nothing engaging about it. But if there's one thing I would have to admit, here are the hazards. If there's one thing I would have to admit, it's the excellent coverage Nissan has with the CVT. I believe they cover it for 10 years or 120,000 miles, which is just great. That's just unheard of from any other automaker. So you just don't have to worry about a transmission. Here's your cup holder, as you can see. A little adjustment right there. Just slide it down. E-brake. Again, going back, everything is hard touch up here in the center stack. You can see the paint finish already scratching off over here. You can see how the plastic just scratches over here. I don't know if you can make it out on my camera. Yeah, a little bit. Glove box, very large. You could even fit a laptop in there. You can see the owner's manual just looks lonely in there. Shuts evenly though, but everything again, it's all hard touch. Going back to the center console again, it's a bit sure-footed. You do have, there's your iPod connectivity right there. Yay! Well, that's nice. Power outlets, and it's fairly large inside. You can store fairly large objects. The lid, a bit flimsy. Actually, it's just a center console. That's not so sure-footed, so let me back up on that. The clip over here doesn't even clamp on anymore. So the top section, the armrest, I don't even know if I can say it's padded. It's mostly just rubberized. It's actually slightly padded, but not that big of a deal. You can just hear thump. So here's the steering wheel. It's not leather wrapped or anything. It's just a bare steering wheel. It's thicker in the traditional areas where you would grip it. Radio controls, cruise control, just so simple functions. Steering wheel does tilt. For some reason, this latch doesn't even want to work on me. Let me see, maybe it's this stupid cord in the way. There we go. It was stuck. I don't know why. It only tilts, it doesn't telescope. Again, signal lamps, headlamps, intermittent speed wipers. You can see I just clicked them on by accident. Little compartment area there. Let me get this AC going. I'm not going to rev this car for another few minutes. It's quite hot. Ugh. That's better. Moving up to the sun visor. Only has a mirror. No vanity light at all. Very squeaky. But yeah, the sun visor is very thick and plush. It doesn't feel that low rent, except for that cover for the mirror. Feels very flimsy. And same follows through for the headliner. It's very plush too. But it is a rather rough fabric. You can see the lighting fixture looks like something from the late 80s, early 90s. Not a whole lot of thought was put into that. And here's the lighting fixture. Nothing separate for the passenger or driver. It's just all for one, one for all. One button. Passenger side, sun visor, only a mirror, no vanity light. And this one's also quite squeaky too. And same follows through. Falls right out. Oh shit handles on only 3 of the doors, and it is very damped. Won't slam back up to the headliner. But the driver doesn't have one. Just click onto the steering wheel. Fit and finish up here. This is quite ugly. You can see how the plastic is just lifting up here, over on the A-pillar on the top edge. Same thing follows through over on the passenger side. It's nice and tight, but opens right back up here. Seatbelts adjustable. Door panel. It's actually rubberized, slightly padded on top. Very plush cloth over here, and the armrest as well. It's like padded rubber over here, so it's not too bad on the door panel. But the door panel is just so meh looking. Very disgusting, very bland. Power windows. Driver window does go down and up automatically. Window lock, power door locks, and power mirrors. Lower section of the door panel, a rather low rent plastic, but it's actually quite sturdy. And doesn't have a sharp edge either. You can just see how ugly it looks. This plastic just looks discolored. So let's just pop the trunk, and you push it just to dislatch the fuel filler lid. And again, the seat does adjust over here, you can see. And the recliner. The hood I think was already open. Let me adjust the seat. I think I'm overall comfortable there. Yeah, a little bit better back. And legroom, not that big of a deal. I'm 6'1" and I think I would be quite tight. The seat was adjusted to where I liked it. And yeah, look, it is just punching into the driver's back. So that's not good at all. This is just a back seat for the midgets, or at least people under 5'5", I guess. Door panel materials carry over into the back, same as up front. The lower section of the seat, it's quite firm too. It's not that big of a deal. But I do like how the seats fold up. (60/40) split seating. And again, the only way you can get this seat to really fold down is if you remove this headrest. especially if the driver is a person of my height. Again, I'm 6'1". You can see latches here for child seats. There's 3 of them. Armrest with its cup holders. This is so ugly. It is one big hunk of foam though, so it's very padded. I don't know why this came out so easily. So yeah, that's the back seat. Not the most comfortable thing. And you do have your seat pockets. Rear drum brakes, and these are 16-inch wheels. Here's the trunk, which is fairly large. Small ass, but large trunk. I don't know what that is. I thought this car had the owner's manual up front already. Spare tire and its tools. I can't see the jack. Oh, there it is. So yeah, you got your donut. Got your trunk release from the inside in case you get locked inside your trunk somehow. Not a fan of this red color. Not good for drivers who are speeders. I mean, a state trooper could just see you from a mile away. And Nissan's 2-liter dual overhead cam 4-cylinder. You see the CVT. You can see the intake right there. It's nice cold air. I lower the window down. That was the rev limit. That's the 2010 Nissan Sentra. Simulates the Honda door chime.